can explain. Hi, welcome back. My name's Betty with Happy Little Loop Crochet. As you can see, we have some shopping bags and we are going to go through them, do a little yarn haul. So, me and my husband had a date day on Sunday, and so on our date days, our favorite thing to do is to go shopping. We explored some home improvement stores. We spent a couple hours at Lowe's and a couple of hours at Home Depot. My husband got a new nail gun. He was super excited. After that, we grabbed some food, we got some coffee, and then we headed to Michael's. I originally wanted to stop at Yarnivore, which is a small yarn shop in my city, but unfortunately they were closed, or they were closing in like 30 minutes, and so we didn't get to go there. We stopped in Michael's, and it was a happy accident, but they had an extra 25% off your entire purchase coupon available, and for President's Day weekend. And the yarn was buy 3 get 1 free, so basically 25% off, and then you get an additional 25% off. So that was really good. So the reason we went to Michael's in the first place was because I needed to get some jumbo 7 yarn. If you know, Miss Mary Makes, she came out with a new pattern, and I'm not going to say what the pattern is because I do want to make it, and it is going to be a surprise for my husband. Our anniversary is next month, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it done in time, but I'm going to try. So I went to go get some jumbo weight 7 yarn because that's what it calls for in the pattern. Not necessarily Sweet Snuggles, but she does use a lot of Sweet Snuggles in her patterns. Trying not to say the name. So that's what I went to go get. So I went ahead and I did take advantage of the buy 3 get 1 free. So I knew for sure I was getting 3 so I could get 1 free. And then once I started going, I ended up getting another 3 to get 1 free. So it was a total of 8. So I do have the Barely Pink, the Elderberry. I'm going to be making, if you saw my last video where I showed off my Gengar pattern test that I did for Smolivco, I did that one in Bernat Blanket, and so I'm going to do one in this Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles, and it's going to be hopefully quite a bit bigger so that I can show the contrast on my table the next time I do a market. And same thing for Clefairy. I did that one in Bernat Velvet, and now I want to make one in Sweet Snuggles. And I also got the mustard, and this will go into another dedenne, which if you follow me on Instagram, you already know I did post the pattern tester call, so go apply. And then I thought I could try to make a jumbo Clefairy, and I would have 3 sizes on my table, and I thought that would be really cool. So I got this pink rose. And then when we were getting more into the Sweet Snuggles section, I asked my husband, because I don't know if your Michaels is the same as my Michaels, but my Michaels is always picked over. The yarn, there's never just like, I never walk in and there's just full stock of yarn. It's always very bare in places, and then sometimes full in like one spot. So one spot that was full was Sweet Snuggles in 2 colors, the turquoise and the lavender. And I asked my husband, if I was making you a present, which one of these colors would you prefer? And he picked the lavender. He actually didn't like the turquoise very much at all. And so I did grab 3 lavender. That's what they had left on the shelf, and I already had 2 at home. So that gave me a total of 5, which is half of what I need. So I was pretty happy with that. And then we went to check out at the register, and we realized we only had 7. And I was missing one of the free ones. And so I set my husband running while the girl was checking me out, and I told him just pick any color, just any color. And this is what he got me. He got me the ice green. And so he didn't even make it all the way out of the aisle. So he came to the end of the aisle to where he could see me, and he just kind of threw it. And I was so scared for a minute, but I did catch it, and then I felt kind of cool because I've never caught something thrown from that far before. And while we were checking out, we passed an aisle of like decor, and they had the coolest thing. It was, Ashland was the brand, and it was bubble letters, and they were 40% off or 70% off, one of those. And so I really wanted them, and we looked through them and we looked through them, but we couldn't find any letters that I needed. And so we decided to go to another Michael's.
Oh yeah.
So at that Michael's, we actually did end up getting shower steamers and 2 hand creams from Honey Hill Farm that all smell really good. These were 70% off, so I know they're not going to continue to carry the brand, but I was out of lotion inside my husband's truck, and my hands were like, it was so distracting for my hands to feel so dry. And then the letters. Look at these, you guys. Isn't that so fun? I wanted these so bad, and my husband saw how sad I was, and he was like, well, why don't we go try to find another Michaels? And I did unwrap these before filming just because it was a lot of, like, they wrapped it in like this stuff. And so there was just a lot of that, and it was just going to be too hectic trying to unwrap it. But aren't they pretty? So I got the HLL for Happy Little Loop. I did want to see. I really wanted it to be Happy Little Loop Crochet, and I was thinking I could even take them to my markets. But they didn't have a C, and it was too late to go to another Michaels. And then I thought about going today because it's still the President's Day sale, so they had additional 25% off. But I just really didn't want to drive. It's been cold for the last couple of days, and so this morning when I woke up, I really didn't want to go out. But my husband picked this out for me too. It's like a little balloon giraffe. Isn't that so cute? I love it so much. And then he also picked out for me these little pedestals. And now these are kind of dark colors where my yarn room is kind of bright just because the yarn is bright. And so aesthetically, I don't know if these can go in here, but where I keep all my books at, that's very dark. The couch is black. There's like skull decorations and like Dia de los Muertos stuff and stuff like that. So in there, these can probably go in there. And he got me these like really cute candles to go on top of them. And he picked these all out himself. I thought that was so nice. And now for the yarn. I was able to get some more of the lavender. So I got 1, 2, 3 lavender. So that brings me up to 8. So I'm only shy 2 now, which is kind of good. And then I got 1 more of this pink yarn. And I don't know, why is Michael so rough with their yarn? Like so many skeins were like this, like just labelless and just Wild West in there. And that's it. That's all I got. But I thought that was a pretty good size haul. And at the second Michaels, I did limit myself because I knew we were there to get the letters. So I only got the 3 lavender and then the 1 free yarn. But it was really good. Oh, here comes our sponsor.
Mommy.
Yes, baby. All right. You want to say bye to YouTube? No, you're just sad. All right. Well, that's all for today, guys. I just kind of wanted to show you a little haul from over the weekend. I hope you enjoyed this video. And please consider liking it and subscribing. We'll see you on our next one. Bye.